This is Punchy, and today I'm going to be talking about Deepwoken's Fortitude stat, what's the best way to build it, what it does, and how to unbound it. If we open up the stat menu, we will see that by increasing your Fortitude, it does increase your overall health. Of course, this does not affect anything like disease that it says. I don't really understand where you're getting disease from, but it just increases your health. Personally, I believe that Fortitude is necessary on every single build because it does give a good baseline of health, and I would also recommend that Grimoire, if you're trying to do something that's not a Fortitude build, Grimoire gives you a little bit of starting Fortitude, so that's pretty nice if you don't want to spec into that in the future. Leveling up your Fortitude stat takes a while, but I think it's very worth it if you do want to be a tank. This allows you to use certain weapons like shields, or if you just want to use things like helmets. That's also very good, just for some more defense. Additionally, there are some really nice talents that come with the Fortitude path, like your regeneration of your posture. If that goes down a lot quicker, you're not going to get block broken as much. And there's also this one that is pretty up there. You got to be very high level in Fortitude. That's like a monk shield. It happens after you take a couple hits of damage. It just reduces damage for a certain amount of time. On the other hand, if you're playing with a group instead of by yourself, there are some mantras like rally, which cause you to take all of your teammates' posture. Everyone that's in your circle with the buff, all their posture, all the damage they take is going to go to you on your block. So yeah, if that makes sense, maybe you want to be a tank, maybe you just want to have some more health. Fortitude is the path for you if you don't want to be messing around with agility or anything like that. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to unbind your Fortitude. You're going to have to be on High Island. First things first, you have to be 75 in Fortitude, and I would recommend coming with a friend because it does get a little bit sketchy. You are going to have to be knocked at the end. So if you're on Hive, you're going to be going left from the big door. So the big door is glowing green, you can't miss it. We're just going to be going to the left, okay? We're going to be skipping all of these jump pads, and there are going to be a couple enemies that you don't have to fight, so we're just going to run right past them. Our end destination is going to be the Fort Merit Prison, so if you do know where that is exactly where we're going to be going. Again, there's no need to fight the enemies, but we were just fighting them just because they were there, gonna get some good XP. All you gotta do is go past the river and cross the bridge, and eventually you'll make it to Fort Merit. After that first bridge, there will be a second bridge that you have to cross. Just make sure we're going across that one. It's pretty linear, so just keep on this track, go across that bridge. After this, we're going to step on a jump pad, and we're going to be dropping down all the way to the bottom. And this is where we're going to go up to Fort Merit. You'll know you're in the right place when you start seeing green. It is very easy to see the difference between the desert and then the green plants and all that stuff. You want to be going up there. All we have to do now is cross the river and hop on top of this jump pad right here. Get right to Fort Merit. Once you make it to Fort Merit, you got to be a little bit stealthy because these guys do a lot of damage. Of course, if you are Fortitude, I'm not too worried about you getting knocked, but in laggy servers, multiple of them can definitely overrun you. From this point on, all we're going to be doing is looking around until we see the chains. That is where we're going to be going. We're going to be going inside of the prison where you would get the hostages, but instead of getting the hostages, we're going to be talking to an NPC. It takes a little bit to find the prison, but you'll notice that there's a guy standing right outside like he's watching something, like he's on guard. That is what we're going to be going for, okay? Once you're inside, I recommend luring the enemy here so you can 2v1 it with your friend. If you're doing it by yourself, you definitely want to be doing this. If you run past them, if you're not good with stealth, it is not going to be okay because they will spawn a lot of these. So I recommend luring one at a time just to make it easier. Once you finish up with all the guards in the main room, we're going to be going down to the staircase, okay? So we're going straight down. Watch out for the captain that's over there. We're going to go down these stairs and taking a right. So towards the right, there will be an open cell with a giant NPC named BRUTUS. Yeah, I think he's a con or something, but we're going to be talking to him instead. So over there, we see him. There's a guy outside. Regardless of what Fortitude you have, if you talk to BRUTUS, he will knock you, okay? If you have 75 Fortitude, it will knock you and it will give you the talent. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm talking to him, and hopefully this should give me the talent. There you go, I have now gotten the skill. I can do whatever I need to do. I can go to 100 instead of 75, which is the soft cap for Fortitude. Something I discovered when I was doing this is that you can actually farm Fortitude if you put on your training vest. This is extremely risky because they do spawn. As you'll see, I actually have to fight some NPCs that I was not expecting to happen. But yeah, this does count as damage, so if you have a training vest on and you talk to him, it will farm your Fortitude. Luckily, I survived this encounter, but yeah, this is why you want to be with your friend, because if you're just by yourself and you get knocked, there's definitely easy for the NPCs to just come in here and grip you, but of course, I figured it out. So, hopefully you learned a little bit more about Fortitude and how to uncap your Fortitude as well. Thank you guys for watching, and if you're interested, please like and subscribe for more of this content.